Friday. It's Benjamin. It's Ayanian, isn't it, Benjamin?
That's it. You got it.
Good Armenian name, as I am Armenian heritage. How many generations away are you?
Oh, that's awesome. My great-grandparents were born in Armenia. And my dad is I think, a quarter Armenian.
Okay, I'm 50-50. You hear my dad came over to America in 1945. So anyway, we're just talking Armenians. The first Armenia was the first Christian nation on earth 1,700 years ago. And they had a big celebration apparently a year or two ago. Okay, so you're a political strategist, commentator for Young Voices. Joe Biden's 2020 Hunter narrative is harder to make now, according to New York Times reporters. Oh, by the way, another day, another Trump charge. They had to get something out because they got to change the subject, Benjamin. They got to change the subject.
Yeah, we have another Trump indictment out. You get to look at that as them wanting to change the subject. It's always interesting to see the timings of different charges being brought forth in the political realm. But the narrative that Joe Biden was simply not involved in Hunter Biden's overseas business dealings, that his son was, just trying to make his way back from addiction, and that there was nothing distasteful going on between the two overseas. That narrative is crumbling. Every single day that goes by, there is more and more doubt on that narrative, and it's a lot harder to just blatantly, deny any allegations of wrongdoing.
Benjamin Ayanian on the Tapman's Join phone line. So I need to know. I mean, really, Hunter's a troubled guy. Just no question. I need to know if his dad's compromised. Is that unfair of me to want to know that?
No, I think that is a question that, every single American should be comfortable asking. There should be no reason to, want to look the other way. We need to know if the President of the United States has, profited unethically and illegally off of his offices. And so I think that's a great question to be asking. We can't say that we know for sure. I will say there's a lot of, circumstantial evidence, a lot of individuals coming forward, giving different testimonies. Also, the FBI informant document that laid out, allegedly the bribery scheme that sent $10 million to the Bidens from Ukraine natural gas company Burisma. The more that this comes out, the more that the public sees, the more we have to look around and ask, did our president have some questionable relationships overseas? Does that play into his foreign policy at all, whether that is in regards to Ukraine, also to China? The nickname that has been given to Joe Biden, the big guy, was first referenced in Hunter Biden's emails in connection to a Chinese government-linked energy firm. So I think that it's totally fair for Americans to be asking, what was Joe Biden doing overseas with his son? Well,
and I think, too, when you get in a situation where there's, questionable actions, very difficult to say what's in your heart and whether you're doing Ukraine because you believe in it or because somebody's got stuff on you. But, man, it's just somehow, somewhere around 2014, maybe Joe Biden felt, you know what, my party's shunning me. They're going with Hillary. It's time to make some cheese here. We got to go. I mean, I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to know exactly what is in a politician's heart. There are real reasons to believe that we probably would be deeply involved in Ukraine either way. When Viktor Yanukovych was ousted as president.
Are you there? Benjamin? That was odd. Benjamin Ayanian, Young Voices. In the middle of something, the phone just kablooey. 7:14 time up anyway.